What's up, bitches? This is me again, Minecraft Michiel, and this is the second episode of Tips and Tricks. And today we are going to talk about railroads and launches and all that good stuff. So yeah, let's get started. So here we are at the top of a tree, and here we have the first setup for a launcher. So what we want to do here, we have this main track and we want to put a cart in here and it should get launched in the direction we want it to. And how we are going to do this is by putting multiple carts on this track, and they will bump into each other and start circling around because of some weird bump physics in this game. And that way they will pull the cart, which is on the main track, into a direction and it should get launched. So let's see what happens. Yeah, it's certainly in the wrong direction. God damn it. Yeah, it's not such a good way to launch your carts in my opinion. I'd rather use another way. Oh, and yeah, they're turning in the right direction. So yeah, now they keep turning around and around in circles forever, and when we put a card in here, it gets pulled by our booster and it launches the cards. So that's one way to make a launcher. The method I use to launch is this one right here. Yeah, it's not set up again. It's not set up yet. So yeah, let's show me how we do this. What you want to do is your cards, like we want to go into this direction, and our cards should go down one block and then some blocks flat and then go up again, and we put a second track right next to it, and there we put a cart on. We put a cart in there. So yeah, if we want to go this direction, the cart we're in will get, this car will pull the original car. So like you can see, vlam, it's off. And then it's stuck right here, and then the next time we return to our base, it will launch your car in the other direction. So yeah, you always need to use your railroad to get from the one way to the other, otherwise the car will be in the wrong position. But it's a pretty efficient way, and it always launches pretty fast, and it doesn't require much tracks, or it doesn't require much carts like the other method did. So yeah, it's pretty, I like this method the most. And now the last method, but I'll wait till it's day again, and then I will continue this tips and tricks. Bloop. Here we are for the last launcher. Yeah, this launcher is pretty much the same as the previous one, but here the idea is that we launch it going upward, and the advantage of this type of launcher is that it stops and goes back to the point where it started. So the launch cart goes back where it started. So it's a launcher which always launches in the same direction. So yeah, I'm gonna show you this. So like the previous launcher, you put the cart on the beginning, and then when the cart comes towards the other cart, it gets pulled up. Like you can see, it gets pulled up, and this card comes back where it started. So that's the advantage. But because all my launches are launches of the type which go into one direction, like which go in both directions, that's the reason why I also make this launcher go make sure this launcher also launches back. So if I put the rows like this, if the card gets launched, the launching card will stop here, and when I return, it will launch me downward, which is quite unnecessary, but it's annoying if you try to go down and then you bump into that card. So if I come from here and I go down and my card bumps into that card, it will slow down a lot, and that's pretty annoying. So that's why I make sure it also launches downwards. And now I'm gonna give a demonstration of my railroad. So I'm gonna cut here and go to the beginning of my upward railroad. So yeah, and we're at my base, ready to have a ride. So let's go. Close the door. Take my card. My card starts underground. And we're off. Let's have a ride. And this is the first launcher you saw was a launcher going upwards, only one direction. All the other launchers you'll see are going two directions. And here we run in my underwater tunnel. It's a tunnel which goes underwater, hence the name. And here we have a look at my base and my fire tower. Make a turn. Here we have to hop out. Because of the switch, I make sure we stop here so we can hit the switch. Look at it, all those sheep. They're having a party. And let's go. I hope they won't jump on the track. Oof. If a farm animal jumps on the tracks, if you ride into it, your car just stops and yeah, the ride is over. And as you can see, it works pretty well, the launches. We're almost back. We're going up and we're at my station. Wasn't that wonderful? The next episode will probably be, I don't know, probably some random tips, or it will be about redstone. If you have a preference, leave it in the comments. And see you later. Bloop.